I forgot to hit the unmute button. You would think at this point I would know what I'm doing, but I don't. I have no idea. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Brainbird Gaming. My name is Richmond, one half of Brainbird Gaming. The other half of Brainbird Gaming is TJ Firebeard. I don't believe that he is in chat, but he is the other half of Brainbird Gaming. Together we play board games and video games on Tuesday and Wednesday nights. And then we occasionally do some fun stuff like this. So I am going to be playing a little bit of Paperback Adventures. I started Paperback Adventures on last Friday, I believe. And it is a word building game similar, obviously similar to Paperback, but think Slay the Spire. I've heard it called Slay the Scrabble or Spell the Spire, either way. But you are using deck building of your words and then trying to figure out how to get past these bosses that you're playing again. Missy Mountain Girl, hello, welcome. I hope you are doing well. Good to see you. There's a good chance my dog goes crazy here in just a second. So there is that. UPS truck is outside. I don't think I'm expecting anything. But we'll see. Yep. Here comes Crazy Dog. Just hold on. Hello again. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Larn, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, UPS dropped a package off. So yeah, welcome everybody. Let me know how the stream looks. I am working with a new light that thanks to subscriptions and bits and whatnot, I was able to get for the stream. So if I turn it off, it's very dark. It's very dark, but this is how I would normally have done the stream. But now I'm a little more well lit. So thank you all to anybody who has ever subscribed or donated or whatever. We are honest when we say that we are trying to put everything back into the stream and make it better. So just wanted you to know that we appreciate you greatly and that we are not we're not just squandering things. So how's everybody out there? What's everybody got going on this Thursday? I'm booting up Slay the Spire right now. Slay the Spire, Spell the Spire, or Paperback Adventures is what I am playing today. Marky Mark, hi, hello, good to see you, good friend. I need to figure out what I have in my hand. Going to be doing a halfway sleepy alert, but I'm supposed to be catching this live. I'm glad you're here live, Mark. We are. I also need to see if. Great. All of my cameras, Keymasters. Hello, Jen. Good to see you. I enjoyed your stream with Tim Fowers today. Good to see you there. We are getting ready to be in the middle of, or the start of book 2. Part of the reason I wanted you to do the Damsel is because I am currently playing Ex Machina, and I wanted to see what the other one looked like. But yeah, Mark, thanks for being here. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Missy Mountain Girl. I am just double checking some things because I'm holding a card in my hand, and I haven't switched over yet. I want to get everything squared away, but I'm holding a card in my hand in Tabletop Simulator, and I don't remember why it's in my hand. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that I was draw 2 cards and add 1 to my deck. So I think this is the one that I didn't choose. Because I have 11 cards in my hand. Yeah, I think that's the case. So I'm going to discard this one up here. All right, let's get things over to things over the gameplay now that I have everything set up. I believe we'll see. Mark says there's a thing where people are submitting their names for a third character, a pirate, and it was all I could do to not enter Chert. I don't think Chert is going to win that conversation, but I appreciate your effort. So yeah, let's go over to gameplay. Hopefully this is picking it up. It is picking it up. So after book 1, we are over on Ex Machina. This is my robot character of Ex Machina. So we had our core items. We have 3 core items. We have the wild card. The wild card will allow you to... the original wild card allowed you to use it in place of... put it in your word and use it as any letter you wanted to. Now, because I have one book 1, I am able to upgrade a core item, which I upgrade my wild card. So now I can gain up to 2 letters of my choice, or gain 2 mana. Just to give you a brief overview of how this works, I know that some of you were in the Keymaster Games stream today, but for those of you who weren't, I just want to go over and kind of explain a little bit about how this game works. So this is a deck building, word building, roguelike game. So we are the character of Ex Machina, and we are having to go through each of these 3 books, and if we are able to get through 9 villains, we will win the game. To fight our villains, we are going to build words. So I'm going to just draw the top 5 off the deck, and then we'll reshuffle. But the way this works is you get a hand of 5. Oh boy, I've already forgotten since the last time I played, which is not great for showing off. So you are going to draw... Why do I think it's 5? You are going to... Why am I going blank? Is it 5? It's 4 letters, right? Jen, you just play this today. It's 4 letters, right? Yeah, it's definitely 4. Yes, it's definitely 4. So you're going to draw 4 cards, and you are going to use them to spell a word, and based on the word that you spell and the order in which you put them in, you are going to attack or defend or gain mana. So in this case, when I believe rote is a word, R-O-T-E. The best part about this... all right, cool. Thank you, Jen. It is 4. I was sitting here going... I remember last time I was thinking, oh, I'm just going to spell as many 4-letter words as possible. So if I spelled the word rote, and we will zoom into the word, maybe. Oh, I think I'm already zoomed into that part. All right, so this game uses a system called splaying, and what that is you're going to stack your word in one of 2 ways. If you splay it to the left, you are going to use all of the symbols that are on the left side of the cards. So in this case, rote would be all these green symbols are block symbols. So if the villain were to attack, we would block for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As well as getting these blue symbols are mana, so we would get 1, 2, 3 mana. Mana we can use to activate some of our abilities or items. We do not get the right side of whatever the top card is, or the exposed part of the top card. The other thing about the when you build a word is whatever the top card is, you will gain its power for that attack or that word. So in this case, we would gain 2. We would gain 2 boon. Boon works with some of our items. So we would gain 2 boon. The last thing that happens when you build a word after you deal out your attack or damage or your block or whatever is that your top card of your word is going to go into your fatigue pile. And what that means is for the remainder of that battle, you will no longer have access to that letter. It will refresh once the battle is over, but you will not have access to it after that. So you could splay left like we did here, or you can splay right. The right side of the card usually has more attack symbols. So in this case, I would gain 1, 2, 3 attack, 1 block, and 1 mana. And then the ability here is Metal Shell. If the bottom card is also a consonant, I would gain 3 boon, which is not in this case. And then I would have to exhaust my R, or fatigue my R. And then we continue to do this as we fight the villain. Now, the mummy was the book 1 boss that we fought. So we're going to open up with a book 2 enemy, and we're just going to shuffle this stack until we get a random enemy. And it will be the Baroness. On each villain, they're going to have what their attack or what their action is going to be on the left side, and we will cycle through those each turn. So with the Baroness, let's see if we can get the enemy zoomed in. There we go. You have this action indicator. So after you take your action, the villain will take their action, and then after they're finished with their action, it will go to the next spot on the action indicator, which means they will do, on their next turn, they will do this second action. And you'll continue to cycle through those until you have defeated the villain, or if you've not defeated the villain. This villain has 12 hit points, so we will give them 12 hit points. So yellow is going to be your hit point marker in this game, if it will not stack. So we'll start with 12. You can also deal curse and boon, depending on their ability and their skill. They will have they will be able to use boon in a number of ways. Once you defeat the first stage of the villain, you're going to flip them over, and then you will have to fight them again. Now they're on their second stage. They also come with a special ability here, which is wounding. Whenever they deal any amount of unblocked damage, you add 1 hex counter to me. So I guess hex, I keep calling it curse, but it's hex. For each hex counter that I would have, my attacks deal 1 less damage. So in this third phase or the third action is going to be, I get to remove all of the hex counters, and then they will deal 3 damage for each counter removed. So we're going to want to block as much damage as we can. Slivers, you are okay. I have only been on for, we've only been inside the game for just a few minutes. I'm going over briefly some of the finer points of Paperback Adventures, and then we'll get into fighting. So yeah. Watching a live playthrough of a Kickstarter I backed a while ago and super excited. That's exciting. What is the game? And then we are... also, each villain has a word or a letter that is their weakness, and we'll be able to use that letter against the villain. But if it's the top letter... if it's the top letter, it will advance the enemy's action indicator by 1, so it will change their action for the turn. And I believe if it's the top letter, we also exhaust it or fatigue it like we would with a normal attack, which means it would no longer be available to us. Sorry for the shaky cam there for a second. All right, so I'm going to put these together, and we'll go over what kind of my abilities are here in just a second. Flip. Stack. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. I do have 3 MacGuffins that that I'm able to use. This one was just a straight up gain 5 max HP. So my max HP is 25. You normally start with 20. The wooden stake here. What's up, No Soul? Good to see you again for your second Paperback Adventures stream of the day. This wooden stake is whenever your word splays left, you add 2 attack. Usually when you splay left, that's more of a defensive move. When you splay right, it's more of an attack. So if we splay the word left, we'll add 2 attack, which will be nice because anytime we block, or we basically want to block as much damage as we can, and that's fine. And then Zeus, which is an awesome MacGuffin, is that's how I always shuffle, and I always do it verbally when I just go shuffle, 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 shuffle. This last one is it doubles the blocks and the hits on my bottom card. Good thing about this is if you can get a good card that splays left or right, like if you can get a good card that is like double hits, like 2 hits on the, if you splay it right, which I have an S that has 2 attack on it on the right side. Any word that I make plural with an S is now worth like 4 attack, which means I can kind of just kind of go at it the best I can. I try, Jen. I try and just go shovel, 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 shovel. I get weird looks, but also in the last year I haven't played much in public, so that's probably just me coping with not being around people. When I took this MacGuffin itself, oh, hello, Skyhawk. Thank you for being here. Skyhawk, one of the co-designers of the game. And I do believe if this game is of any interest to you, I still... Oh, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Let's see if I can write... Does it still work? It still works. You can go check out the Kickstarter there on... you can go check out the Kickstarter for Paperback Adventures. I'm fully backed. This MacGuffin was so good that when I took it, I had to take 2 penalty cards in my deck. And to get the penalty cards out of my deck, I had to play them. But I am free of penalty cards now, which is great. I'll explain my items here in a second, but we will get going. Just got my copy of Burgle Bros 2, so I feel like I need to get back on the Fowers Game Kickstarter train. Choo choo, baby. Choo choo. I know no one will judge, but I'm drinking a soft drink. This is a Kentucky soft drink called Ale 8. I am not having a 1254 beer. It has not been that long of a day. All right, so shovel, 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 shovel. We'll draw 4 cards. No vowels. Gotta love it. I used to live near Moorhead where they make Ale 8. I used to live in Mount Sterling, which is about 10 minutes from the Ale 8 factory. But that is awesome, Tim. Thank you for being here, Tim. Enjoyed you with Jen today on Keymaster stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where Olive Hill is. They've got is Olive Hill where they have a little truck stop that's also has a restaurant in it. That I think that's where it was. But yeah, I know exactly where that is. My mom is originally from kind of the Huntington area, so we used to have to go back and forth there for to see my grandparents. All right. So let's get started. Thanks. Now that I know that Tim Fowers and Skyhawk are here, I can ask this upgraded wild card that I have, and I'll zoom it in for everybody. If I gain up to 2 letters of my choice, can I use them anywhere in the word, or do they have to be consecutive letters? That is my question for round 2. We're going to start with the Baroness. Baroness is going to deal 5 damage. They have to be consecutive. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, yeah. Cool. So I currently have. If I splay left, I'll have, and I'll throw all my cards out there for now, just to kind of see where we are. Is more clear when you flip it over. Okay, gotcha. So we have an N, a D, an R, and an L. We could do leader, lender. So it says incoming.
Incoming proclamation from the twin emperors known as at Brambeer Gaming.
I think the second half broke. Marky Mark is an awesome and amazing human. Apparently, if you use a colon, it breaks Bitney. I believe Bitney came through. Please let me know. Pretty sure Bitney came through there. But thank you for the bits, Slivers. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see. So we can do lender. And I can use that wild just for a single one if I wanted to, right? Gain up to 2 letters. Cool. So I can do lender. So if I did lender and splayed it left, then I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block. I'd get the second block because my hits and blocks on my bottom card are doubled, which is going to be just enough block to cover the attack this time. Did you not see the diamond VIP next to my name? What do you think that's there for, huh? Proclamations? That's what. That's right, Slivers. If you're VIP, you can make as many proclamations as you want. We just legally can't hold. We can't be held responsible for any proclamations. All right, if I splay it right, which I don't think I'll do, I would get 4 attack, 4 mana, and 3 boon. Because if the bottom card's a constant, I would gain 3 boon. I think I'm going to splay left just for this first attack. Which means I'm going to get 5 blocks, so 4 from the face cards, and then an extra 1 from my MacGuffin. And then I'll add 2 poison to the enemy. And I'll explain why poison will, or hex to my enemy, why hex will be good. So on this first turn from the Baroness, they are going to deal 5 damage. And I'm going to block all 5 of that damage. Because if they deal any unblocked damage, I lose. So if I have any hex counter on me, my attacks deal 1 less damage, and on their third turn, they remove all hex counters from me, and I lose 3 damage for each counter removed. So I'm just gonna block here for 5, but I am gonna put 2 hex on them. I don't have any. I don't have any mana to start, but I will just get 1 from this turn. So mana will go there. Let's take a look at my items real quick. Good thing about Hex is I can use Laser Eyes for 1 mana. And for the number of Hex tokens I remove from my enemy, I get an increasing amount of hit points that I take away from them. So if I build up Hex on them, I will be able to remove them. Okay. Slivers has replaced the word damage with platypus. I will do my best. My battery pack, I can add a hex to the enemy and gain a boon. If I have 4 boon, I can remove all 4 and gain up to 3 hit points. My rocket punch will gain 2 attack and 2 block this turn. And my treasure map will allow me to draw a card, and if it's not upgraded, I can upgrade it, which means if I gain a lot of mana, I can start taking cards in my deck and upgrading them, which is great. So now that we have done this, and I'll show you kind of the order of operations here. Clash phase, I will perform the text ability on the top of my card, which I did. I added 2 hex. Count the total number of hits, subtract the enemy block value, if any, and deal that much damage. I perform the enemy's action that turn, which I blocked all of the attack. Then the cleanup phase, my top card will go to the fatigue pile, so this R is going to go away. And I cannot use it for the remainder of this battle. And then other cards in the word go to the discard pile, but not the Vals or the Wilds. So this is my wild card upgraded here. And then this E, let's spread these to make it a little easier to pick up. These are going to be grouped and to go into my discard pile. So let's group those. Move them over to the discard pile here. Any cards left in my hand go to the discard. That's what we just did. Advanced enemies action indicator. So they will be action 2. So they will still deal 5 damage this turn. And then I will draw 4 cards from my next hand, shuffle the discard pile into the deck. Of course, I don't need to do that yet because I have not yelled shuffle, 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 shuffle. When my word displays left, I add 2 attack. Which is what I did. So I still actually get 2 attack for splaying left. So that's going to be good for this enemy. Is that I have 2 attack if I ever splay left. So those, if I can get 5 block, I'm probably going to have to go splay left, attack, split, block, block, attack, block, block, attack. So we'll see what I get in my 4 cards here. And I have a S, an E, an R, and a T. So let's throw those into the mix here. Oh, did I say? I thought I said. I'm sorry. I thought I said attack. If I said damage, I meant to say platypus. So spread those out. So if we use this for rest. Alright, and we'll spread them, and we'll splay left. We will do, we'll do 5 block again. This so this is an upgraded card. That's my top card. So if I rest here, I will gain 4 block, 3 mana. I'll get an extra block because I am, it is the bottom letter. So I get double for my bottom letter on either attack or block. But I also, all of my block also count as attack this turn. So that has, I did upgrade that from the treasure map. So that is exciting. I am extremely excited about that. Which means I will do 5 attack and 5 block. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty happy with how that's going to turn out. Also, whenever my word display is left, which it is, I gain 2 attack. So I'm going to get 7 attack and 5 block on this turn alone, which is great. So obviously the problem is I'm going to lose this T, but I'm pretty happy with it. So that is going to be the end of the kind of planning phase of my turn, the prep phase, if you will. I only have 1 mana, so I can't really use any of my cards yet, or any of my items. I'm not going to use my wild card, which means I am going to gain mana for it. So technically, I could use my 3 mana and gain 2 attack and 2 block, which means I'd technically add 4 block for that. Or I would add 4 attack for that. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we're going to use the Rocket Punch, which means before I do any of this nonsense right now, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 block to start, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to get 7 block, and then my rocket. So my Rocket Punch is going to add 4 attack plus the 5 that's here. So I'm going to do 9 attack on all of this. So yeah, that all makes sense to me. So a lot of stuff in the mix right here. Yeah. We're not messing around right now. Boop, perform the text ability on my card. I've done that. And then we are going to add up everything. So after it's all said and done, we're going to do 9 attacks. So they're going to move from 10 to 9. I will block all of their damage on this turn right here. And then we will take the T and we will fatigue it. So that card did its job beautifully. We'll group these, put them in the discard pile. Yeah, feel pretty good about it. We're going to move this action indicator down. And 1, 2. Also on that, I would have gained 3 mana from the. I would have gained 3 mana from that, so we'll just leave it at 3 because I spent 3 mana and just never marked it. Whoopsie. All right, so there is 1 health left on the Baroness. They're going to move to their third action phase, or their third action phase, which is going to be remove all hex counters from me and deal 3 damage for each counter that was removed, which means this is essentially a free turn. So I may just kind of want to not lose a great card here as long as I can deal 1 attack. And I can always deal attack with this Rocket Punch as well. So we'll see what we got left. I have 3 cards left. So I have 11 cards in my deck because I got to gain 1 from defeating the big bad in book 1. So we will flip this over and we will move this to the top. And we will shuffle. And we will gain 1. All right, so we have a D, an O, an N, and an A. That did not grab them as I wanted it to. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, no. Just throwing things around. I am literally attacking this game. So I don't really need to waste too many cards here. Missile says I'm gonna hurl. So if I do oh nope, I forgot that I need 1 spread. If I do this and splay it right, I will do 1 attack and 1 block and get 1 mana. And I can move a card from my fatigue pile to my discard pile, which is great. So I'm gonna get to do the 1 attack, which is what I want, because that will move it into the second phase. But also, I get to get a card out of my discard pile, which means I could technically get this T back. And the block count, which means I can use it again as a blocking card and turn all those blocks into attacks again. So that is a nice little combination of 2 cards that I have set up here. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to use the word do, which is going to do 1 attack, 1 mana, and 1 block. But first, I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm going to go to my character. And I am going to use my wild card for the mana. So that puts me at 5 mana. I kind of want to use the treasure map, if I'm being honest, because I already have my word. I'm not going to use the letter for anything. I'm just upgrading a card and putting it back, hopefully upgrading a card and putting it back in my deck. So I'm going to use the treasure map for 4 mana. 1, 2, so back down to 1. I'm going to draw a letter, and it is an R. So it gets me 1 block and 1 mana on this side, 1 attack and 1 mana on this side. But if I upgrade it and change the state to state number 2 here, if the bottom card, so it's the same thing, but if the bottom card is also a consonant, I gain 4 boon. And the way my character uses boon is that it allows it to heal by 3. So cool. We'll just put this in our hand. And then we'll use the word do. So I will attack for 1, which means we have defeated this phase of the Baroness. And so they will move to action 1. And they will flip over, but they will not attack or anything this turn, which is nice. Then we will gain the 1 mana on our card. So now we're at 2. This D goes into the fatigue pile, and the action of my card is I get to move a card from my fatigue pile to my discard pile, which means this T, which is a nice card, is going to go to my discard pile. The O will go to the discard pile, and this A, N, and R will also go to my discard pile. All right, so now we are on phase 2 of the Baroness. Baroness now has 16 hit points. Overhead Smash, they deal 7 damage. Any unblocked damage to me, I still get 1 hex counter. For each hex counter on me, my attacks deal 1 less damage, so we still need to do a lot of blocking. So it's 7 damage, 5 damage, and then Biting Teeth is remove all hex counters, and they deal 4 damage for each counter removed. So hopefully we get a lot of blocking here, which would be nice. So we will try to do that. All right, so we are now on phase 2. Let's draw 4 more cards. Okay, so we have an L, an E, and an N, and an S. So I know I can spell the word lens. So we'll look at that first. We will splay it left. So if I splay it left, it would give me 4 block, 2 mana, and the S will add 1 hex to the enemy, but also one platypus to any enemy attack this turn. Or I can play it right. If the bottom card is also a consonant, I gain 3 boon. But I wouldn't be doing any blocking, so that's a problem. Let's spread these and see what the N and E do. If the bottom card is also a consonant, I add 4 attack, which wouldn't be bad if this was the top letter. So it could be because I was going to say I could do Niels, but I want to splay left so I can block as much damage as possible this turn. So the most damage I'm going to be able to block is 5. Not true, because I don't have enough. Oh, I could use my mana and do a rocket punch, because I still have to do my wild card here. I could do the word else, but if I not necessarily. So spread. If I did E is the bottom letter, but then I wouldn't get to use my doubling effect. What if I did... do Scene. If the bottom card is also a consonant, add 4 attack. So if that were the case, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4 block. Just put that in my hand. Okay, that's what we'll do. So we'll do Scene, but I'm also going to use my wild card here and gain 2 mana. And then I'm immediately going to use it for Rocket Punch. So I'm going to go back down to 1. So I'm going to add 2 attack and 2 block, which is going to put me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block. But I am going to do 6 attack at the same time. So in the order of operations, we will perform the text ability on the top of my card. So I'm going to gain 4 attack. I'm going to do 6 attack and 6 block. So the enemy action, so I'll move them 16 to 10. And then I am going to take 1 damage. By taking 1 damage, I am going to get a hex token. And then I'm going to lose 4 damage. I'm going to lose 4 platypus for every hex counter that they remove. And that should be it. So, all right. So top card goes to discard to the fatigue pile. That goes there. That goes there. S, E, and E will go to my discard pile. The L will go to the discard pile. I will flip these over. And I will shovel. All right, so reset the Rocket Punch. I have 1. So I still have to do 10 damage, or excuse me, 10 platypus. Might want to grab the enemy Val out of there. Great call. Search. Thank you. Shovel. We're going to draw 4. And we have an A, an L, an R, and a T. We can spell alert. Which is also going to be great because A, L, E, R, T. We're going to play that left. So now my blocks count as attacks this turn, which means I have 1, 2, 3, 4 block here. I have 4 block here, plus a double one, so 5 block. And I'm going to use my wild card for, I'll just remember that's you stop it, for the 2 mana. And then I'm going to use a Rocket Punch, whabam, which gives me 2 attack and 2 block, which means it gives me technically 4 attack. And that's important because my block also count as attack this turn. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 block, which means I have 7 attack. Plus, if I splay left, I add 2 attack, plus the 4 attack that I get from my Rocket Punch. And I'm going to get a total of 11 attack on this turn. So, yeah. Cool. So we're going to do 11 attack. I am going to get 3 mana out of it. So let me spend my mana there. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? So we'll do 11 attack. They have 10. It's fine. Bam. That's there. This goes here. That goes back into my hand. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Bye, Baroness. Group these. And we will say goodbye to the Baroness. Deuces. I don't remember where I'm putting these cards that I've defeated. I think I'm putting them over here. All right, so because we defeated the Baroness, we will get a minor reward. So we're going to shuffle these. And let's look at this. So, all right, so on this side, I can draw 2 cards and choose one to replace a non-penalty card in my deck. Draw a random MacGuffin and heal 2 HP. And my max HP is actually 25 now, which is great. Or, I think it's a MacGuffin or item. Ooh. Draw 2 cards and choose one to replace a non-penalty card. Upgrade 2 cards in my deck. Draw 2 items and choose one to keep. Draw penalty cards equal to that item's mana cost. I'm going to do the MacGuffin again. So I'm going to draw 2 cards out of this deck. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Draw 2 cards. A W and an M. Oh, M gives me 3 blocks. Yeah, why wouldn't I do that? If the bottom card is also a consonant, add 5 blocks. What do you mean, oh no? Oh, because if I use the word meat, I'm going to break the T card. What do you mean? It's going to cause so much damage. Yeah, bye, W. You get out of here. Oh, it's a great combo. And with the D card, I can pull the T back out and do it twice. All right, so M going into my deck. Love it. Uh-oh. Whoop. All right. Draw a random MacGuffin, heal 2 HP. So I'm going to go ahead and heal my 2 HP. So that puts me at 21. All right, shuffle these MacGuffins. Draw 1. All right, we have the Pocket Watch Chain, which at the start of a battle, I gain 2 mana. Uh-oh. Or the Ornate Comb, the first time each battle you shuffle your deck, gain 3 mana. I think I'm going to do the Pocket Watch Chain. All right, we're going to discard this. All right, there we go. All right, we are down to enemy number 2. And we have the Swamp Troll. Swamp Troll. Gain 2 boon counters and then deal 2 damage. 6 damage. Remove all hex counters. I heal 1 HP for each letter in your word. Every boon counter, add 1 platypus to my attacks. So they keep boon counters on them. I can't remove the boon counters. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, let's regain that. Let's remove that hex. Let's remove this hex. They have health of 16 to start, or 18? 18 to start. Ugh, okay. This is going to be a slog against the Swamp Troll. Okay. All right. So you're going to get 2 boon counters. Okay. Cool. Oh, I have to replace a card too. So let's search through here. Let's make sure I add my fatigue cards. I didn't grab them all. All right, so search, because we need to have 11. Do I have 2 of those? So I need to keep that D card. I need the R card. That S card is nice because I don't want to. I need the attack's nice. All right, I have to keep this T. I have to keep this D. O, I just need for Val's sake. What's the Swamp Trolls? It's an O. Okay. I think I'm going to get rid of this E. It sounds crazy, but I'll get rid of this L. I'll get rid of the L. L's gone. It's a horrible decision. I hate it already. All right. So at the start of battle, I gain 2 mana. So I already start with 2 mana. Great. Okay, cool. Let's draw 4 cards. R, an A, an O, and an E. Thanks, guys, for all of that. All of those consonants. Or all those vowels, rather. I can make the word ear. Arrow. It's a good one, Lauren. So let's remember what their first attack is. So they're going to gain 2 boon counters and then deal 2 platypus. If you're just joining us, Slivers, you may know Slivers from other board game streams, has decided to exchange the word damage for platypus. All right, so if we splay left, you were accidentally not in here. Spread. Out. Splay left. We will do... we would do 5 block, 6 block, and we would gain 1 attack for every surplus block I have against an enemy attack. So they would only deal 2 damage, right? So they're going to deal 2 damage, but if I block, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, or yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means I deal 4 damage. And then whatever my, or excuse me, platypus. Then whatever my word splays left, I add to attack. Platypi, 4 platypi, good call. So that would make 6 attack. But I'm going to use my wild card upgraded here for 2 mana and use my rocket punch for 3 mana, which means I am going to gain 2 attack and 2 block, which means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 block, which means I would deal 6 just from the block alone, and then I'll deal another 4 damage or 4 platypi from the wooden stake and my rocket punch, which would be 10 attack, just on this one turn. So, thank you. We'll do this. So, we will do that. Cool. So, first thing we do is do the top part, which is what we've done, and then count up total hits, which is going to be 10. So that'll move them to 8 just on this turn alone. And then they are going to perform the enemy action. They're going to gain 2 boon and deal 2 damage. Or they're not going to deal 2 damage, 2 platypi because I blocked it. And then cleanup phase, the O is going to go into the fatigue pile. These are going to go back into my discard pile. And then I am going to advance the enemy's action indicator. So they're going to deal 6 platypi this round. And then we will advance the enemy's action indicator, which we did, and I'll draw 4 cards from next hand. Which I have an M, a D, an N, and an N. Okay, I have an idea. And heal up to 2 damage. Bottom card is also a constant, add 4 attack. Or 4, yep. Just move a card from your fatigue pile to your discard pile. I was going to do Monday and use my upgraded wild card, but I don't think it's going to work because it would be this D card, and I would like to use it for the T, given that opportunity, but at the same time, I would keep the M, and I would have to shuffle next turn anyway. So maybe that's not the most, that's maybe not the terrible idea. So in D, and I can just get that O back out because it's also a pretty good card. Monday. What was the best play, right? Bottom card is a consonant, add 5 block. Yeah, we definitely want to play that left. And then we'll use this wild card here for a Y. Use the ability of the card underneath this one and fatigue that card instead. And then, yep, cool. So I'm going to do the word Monday, which will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 block and 1 mana. I realized I didn't check my mana from the last turn either, so I would get 1, 2. I would have gotten 2 mana from that as well. So, all right. So I'm gonna block their 6 platypi here, and my top card here is move a card from my fatigue pile to my discard pile. So we're gonna get this O back out and move it over here. Turns out like how the plural of octopus should be technically octopodes. So 2 should be platypus pluralized as platypodes. Platypodes? All right. So this will go back up here. Uh-oh. This will do no damage here, which is fine. This D card will go back here. This O will go back over here. And then the M and the N will go here. I really need to try and pull out 10 damage on this turn. Oh, crap. I would have gotten M-O-N. I would have gotten 1 mana from that. Wait, M. That O wasn't part of it. Yeah, I think I only would have gotten 2 mana off that. Or 1 mana. So we'll take this. Kill me, Smalls. Alright, there we go. So I should be up at 5 mana now. So let's draw... we're going to move their action indicator down here. They're going to move all the hex counters, and they will heal 1 HP for each letter in my word. But if I can create 10 attack here, which sounds crazy, but it might not be. I can, or if I can, I just have to do 8. If I can do 8 damage on this turn, I can make them skip this. I can make them skip this. For every boon counter, add 1 damage to my attack. So I forgot about that. But I had 10 block in that one, so that wouldn't have mattered. Okay, we're good. We're good. RST. Uh-oh. It's the start of the Wheel of Fortune letters. We can do star. Arts. Sort. Ooh, sort wouldn't be bad. S. O. R. T. I'll display left. So my block also count as attack this turn, which is kind of what we wanted here. Because we are going to do 1, 2, 3 block. Or 1, 2, 3, 4 block, which is good. Which means I get 4 attack. Then whenever my word plays left, I add 2 attack, which would make 6. And then we have enough points for the rocket punch, which would get us 2, technically 4 more attack this turn. So we'll spend that to go 5 to 2, use the rocket punch. So your shield counts as your shields count as attack this turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 platypods. So we will do that. Oh, I'm also going to go up 2 mana because for my wild card, I'm not using it as a letter. So we're staying pretty heavy in attack right now. My T, unfortunately, is going to go to the fatigue pile. So the only problem with doing this is that I'm skipping the remove the hex counters part, which isn't great because they're going to keep the 2... oh, I'm sorry, remove all hex counters. So they keep the boon no matter what. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. The R and the S are going to go back into this pile. Group. Bam. We're going to do that rocket punch, and we're going to flip the swamp troll, who now has 12 hit points. Whoop. All right, on their first turn, they're going to gain 3 boon counters and then deal 3 damage. And then they're going to deal 6 damage on their... they're going to deal 6 damage on their next turn. For every boon counter on them, you add 1 damage to their attack. So technically, they're technically going to do 1, 2, 3, 5 damage on the first. Oh, gain 3 boon counters and then deal 5 damage. So technically, their first attack's gonna be worth 8 damage. But we need to go aggro here because we can't really waste time. Sorry, 8 platypi. 8 platypi. So I've been doing a decent job on it, Slivers. M.
You've been awesome.
Thank you, Slivers and Bitney. Thank you for the bit, Slivers. Oh, no, that one didn't. Posture. Checked. Thank you for the bits against slivers. I don't know why it didn't go off that time. Bitney has been terrible.
So much giggling here.
There you go. Yeah, the attack's not really working great on this one. Might be in a tight spot because my T. I really needed my T to be back in the fold. All right. So I have 12 hit points. This is not going to be a great attack round. Let's see what we can do over here for. So I can do min, nor. I can do if I did min, modern. Oh, that's a good one. All right, so if I splay it left, I would get 6 block, 2 attack. If I split it right, I would add 5 block. And do 3 attack. And then I can afford also to... Oh, and my bottom card's double attack. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. I would block for 8. And I have enough that I could use my rocket punch to add 2 more into block, which would allow me... So if I did that, I would go 1, 2, 3, 8 block. Or 1, 2, 3, 8 block. Then 6 attack. I do 6 attack and 10 block. Which is actually not bad. I'll take it. Alright. So, they are on action 1. So, if the bottom card is also constant, add 5 block, which is great. Did that, add everything up. 10 block, 6 attack. So I'll do 6 attack. They will gain 3 boon counters and deal 3 damage. So they'll go to 5. And they will add 1 damage to their attack. So they technically have 8 attack, but we blocked for 10. So really what we need here is to do 6 damage on this next turn, and we're set. So we'll fatigue that one. We'll move this back up here. Oh, that's not flip. We will take these 3 letters. We will group them and discard them. All right, I have 2 cards there. All right, we're in decent shape. Thank you, Tim, for modern as well. I would not have thought of that. All right. Last 2 cards. Then we're going to take this group, flip them, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Draw 2 more. Okay. So, is mooner a word? Like someone who moons someone? No, because I can't get an E out of there. Nooner. problem is that I have... Alright, I have an O. Gain 1 for every surplus. So they're gonna attack me for 6 damage. They're gonna attack me for 11 damage here. Sorry, 11 platypi slivers. 11 platypi. But all I need to do is 6, and we're set. So let's think about this. All right, okay, so I need this to end. I need all right. Preferably, I would really like this to either end in an N. Just saying that nooner is a valid Scrabble word. Walks away. All right, so if I do nooner... Oh, wait, you, go away. Spread. Into my hand, thank you. Let's play right. All right, so nooner would give me, if the bottom card is a constant, add 4 attacks. So I would get 1, 2, 6, 7 attack just from this word. And we needed 6 to defeat. So we'll do that then. Bottom card's a constant. We'll add 4 attack. We will attack for... This card will do 5 by itself. And this is doubled. So this is 6, 7. So we do 7 attack. So they are defeated. We would clean up by putting this in our fatigue pile. This would go back here. Uh-oh. I keep forgetting to add mana. So I would get 2 mana out of this. So technically N would go there. O would go here. O we'll just put there. This would go back up top. Flippy, make flip flip. And this R would go here. Draw those. Put these back in my discard pile. Ooh. All right. So we have defeated the Swamp Troll. So Swamp Troll I'm going to put over here in my pile of defeated enemies. And now we have to draw a minor reward. All right, let's look at this one. Draw 3 cards and choose 1 to replace any non-penalty card in your deck, and then upgrade that card. And draw 2 items and choose 1 to keep. That's not terrible. Draw 2 cards and choose 1 to replace a non-penalty card in your deck. Heal 6 HP. I think I'm going to do that. Because I have enough stuff that, like... I have enough items. But I get to draw... I can draw a card and replace a non-penalty card. But I heal, start with mana, start with boon, going into a boss fight is not a bad way to go. So we'll do that. So we will, I'm going to max out at 25. So we'll do all the healing part first. I'll start with 2 mana and 2 boon. I've been using my boon counter and my mana counter interchangeably, which is wrong. And then draw 2 cards and choose 1 to replace any non-penalty card in my deck. So we'll shuffle this deck, draw 2 cards. I have an R and a Y. Add 2 block. If the enemy isn't attacking, add 2 attack instead. Shields down. Add 2 hex to the enemy. And add 2 damage to any enemy attack this turn. Interesting, because the attack and the block are swapped. I think I might take that. Oh, I don't know, but this is a lot of block, and I'm going in. No, we're gonna take the R. We're gonna take the R. I will have to discard a card out of my hand. But we will figure out what that is. Let's get the ones out of here. Thank you for everybody who's been hanging out so far throughout this. This has gone a little faster than the first stream, as now that I know what I'm doing. But I genuinely very much enjoy this game. I mean, it is. It just kind of hits all the right, feels isn't the right word, but all the right kind of gamer nerd in me. So, all right. So I think I have 3 R's, so I need to get rid of an R. We'll get rid of this one because this one's upgraded. Yeah, this one's got to go. Y would have been nice, I think, but it is what it is. All right. Book 2 boss. It could either be the Jailer or the Pendulum. It is the Jailer. All right, so let's bring the Jailer in here. All right. Oh, I don't like any of this. Take 2 random cards from your deck and place them on top of me. You can't use them. Oh. Replace shuffle with kerfuffle. Okay. Kerfuffle, 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 kerfuffle. All right. Take 2 random cards from your deck and place them on top of me. You can't use them. I deal 8 platypi. You remove all of your boon counters. 22. Other side. Move all cards in your deck to your discard pile. You lose 1 HP for each card moved this way. I deal 8 damage. Ugh. 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 Okay. Their weakness is an eye. They start with 22 health, which is a lot of health. But they only do 1 attack, right? So they only do 1 attack, which is not bad. I have plenty of block, so this could be interesting. Okay, I have 2 boon. I have 2 boon. Okay, we can make this work. I do start with 2 mana. So kerfuffle. I did see the rules. I forgot to read them out loud. Whenever you shuffle your deck, whenever you kerfuffle your deck, you lose 2 life. This cannot be blocked. When you flip me over, you may choose a card on top of me and move it to the top of your deck. So what we really need here is for T to be in my first draw, because I am very concerned that those 2 are going to come out, or that's going to be one of the random ones. So let me kerfuffle this deck one more time. 4 cards. Give me a T. Oh, no. No. All right. So I have an N, an O, a and an R. So I can do Roan, R-O-A-N, which I believe is a word. And splay right. Add 2 block. If the enemy isn't attacking, add 2 attack instead. Which is probably what we need. Eclectic Camel, hello friend. Welcome. You are just here for the boss fight. We're getting ready to take on the Jailer, who is the book 2 boss. So we're in the final battle of book number 2. I did not get a very good draw here. But it is what it is. So, and my bottom card is doubled. So by splaying this direction, I would get 3 attack, 5 attack. I don't need to block anything. So it's really about maxing out my attack right now. Interesting. Oh, we gave 5 mana. What if I did... Oh, but they're not attacking, so it has to be Roan. Alright, so if they're not attacking, I add 2 attack. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4... Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to use... Or I'm going to go up in mana by 2, and I'm going to use 3 to do Rocket Punch, which will give me 2 extra attack. So yeah, so that'll give me 2 extra attack. So I'll get 7 attack on this turn, and they're not attacking me, so that's okay. All right, so we will take this top card, put it in fatigue pile. Oh no, let's not clean it up yet. Let's take care of some business. So we did 7 attack. So this is going to go from 22 to 15. Now this goes into my... Well, we have to do their action first. So I take 2 random cards. Should I just kerfuffle this deck and then draw the top 2 cards, or just draw the top 2 cards? Oh, well, too late. I already kerfuffled them. Oh no. I really needed that to not happen. Okay. That's okay. It's a secret party. Hey. It's a secret party. It's a secret party. Thanks, Eclectic Camel. I appreciate the subscription, friend. Those 1,000 bits were well spent. They were well spent. That sound went off, right? Okay, it did. Good. Thanks, EC, for the subscription. We greatly appreciate that. All right. Well, shoot. All right. So these are gonna go back over here. Group them into the discard pile. So we took 2 random cards from the deck, placed them on top. I can't use them. They're stuck there. He has jailed my cards. So this next turn, action 2, they are going to deal 8 platypi. Eclectic Camel. Damage is now platypus, and shuffle is now, or kerfuffle is now shuffle. I can no longer say block. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Ooh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You guys are doing good stuff. I wish I could watch more than I do. I wish we could watch more than we do as well. Eclectic Camel of what you do. The whole 2 work from home dads, but also speaking of work from home dad, this is a bowling pin my kid was using today. So that's whatever that weird noise was. And still trying to be, present at home. But I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for the subscription, and I think you were doing good stuff too. I wish I could just watch more of it. All right, so we need to make sure that it starts with an M, ends in a T. We do mint. So this is gonna be really interesting, because here's how this is gonna work. By doing the word mint and splitting it left, the T says that my blocks count as attacks this turn. Great. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The blocks on my bottom card are doubled, so 6, 7, 8. Then I splay my word left. I add 2 attack, so that's 10 attack. Plus, I'm going to use my wild card to gain 2 mana, and then I'm going to immediately spend that mana as for the rocket punch, which means I'm going to get 2 attack and 2 block, which means I technically get 4 attack. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to get 2 attack and 2... not this times on this turn. I couldn't think of another word for that. So I just replaced the word block with not this time. Hey, Keith. Good to see you, friend. I hope you were doing well. All right, so... All right, let's add this up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, at the start of my battle, I also gained 2, so I should be here now. The mana from the wild is meant for the next turn. Interesting. Good news, though. Okay. Mana from the wild is for next turn. Got it. But also, I do have this Pocket Watch chain, which gains 2 at the start of the turn. Which should, in that case, still have me... Should have still had me at 3, I believe. Because I would have gained... For my last word, I would have gained... I would have gained 1 to put me at 4, and then 2. So I will be at 0 after using this rocket punch. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 2 mana. Okay, not bad. Plus, I will block all of that damage. So, we will do 12 damage. So that will go down to 3. This will go here. I will gain 2 mana. This N will go here. This I. You're right. That is a banned word. I keep forgetting. All right. So, I had a lot of no, you can't do that. That was available to me. Those go there. Whenever I kerfuffle my deck, I will lose 2 life. So I will probably have to kerfuffle my deck. How many do I have? I just have the 1 card, so I'm definitely going to have to kerfuffle my deck. This R will go there. Only if you acknowledge that it is blocked or banned. Oh. I could definitely say that the platypi is banned. That is a thing I could say. Uh-oh. Alright, so I would remove all my boon counters. So really, this isn't a terrible turn. I can just deal 3 platypi and move on, which will be nice. But let's draw my 1 card. I will take 2 damage because of that. I will flip this. Do I really only have... Wait, I only have 6 cards left? Oh, because he owns 2 of my cards. Okay. So I have to defeat him this turn so that I can get those cards back. So kerfuffle, 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 kerfuffle. And I'm going to draw 3 cards. Okay. So if I can deal 3 damage, we're good. So I could ran. Oh, if I do 3 platypi. And display it right. The bottom card is also a constant. I would gain 4 boon, which I could use to heal back. I will gain 3 mana. Yeah, that's fine. I like this turn. We're cool. And I don't lose this S. Which would have been nice. So, we will do 3 damage here. So they are stunned with 3 damage. If the bottom card is also a constant, I gain 4 boon. So, where is my boon token? Oh, there it is. Got it. 4 boon. Now, because they're stunned, we'll go to their top action once we get over here. This R will go to this deck. This A and N will go here. This S will also get discarded. All right. When you flip me over, you may choose a card on top of me and move it to the top of my deck. So the clear-cut answer here is that D card. Because with the D card, it allows me to get 1 card out of my discard pile, or out of my fatigued pile, which will in turn allow me to get the T back, which the T allows all of the no, you can't do that to become attacks. So that will be helpful. I'm going to move this E over here, and I'll remember that that's that. So flip. Move all cards in your deck to your discard pile. You will lose 1 HP for every card that is moved this way. And then they will deal 8 platypi on the second one. I'm tempted to change a word with an Italian word, but the Italian is so really close to English, so I don't want to change it to something that isn't exactly the literal translation just to mess with you. It would not be the first one this game. I have not remembered to do a lot of these, but I'm managing. All right. Again, when I kerfuffle my deck, I will lose 2 life. When I defeat them, I move any cards on top of me back to the deck. It's probably a great reminder. Oh, what a free turn. What a free turn. All right, so on their flurry of jabs, I move all cards in my deck to my discard pile, and I lose 1 HP for each card moved this way. I only have 4 cards in my deck right now, So when I draw my 4 cards, my deck's gonna be empty. So I'm not gonna lose any damage. I'm not gonna lose any hit points this turn. Oh, I know that they're the designers of this game are here, and I'm not saying this to be nice. I love this game. Like I want it now. I mean, I have it now in this form, but I want it. I want it in my hands. I want it so bad. All right. So we could do Mind. Oh, and they only have 12 hit points. So, have you played Paperback and Hardback? Hardback and Paperback too. I have played Paperback. I have not. I don't think I've played Hardback. I have played Paperback. You can't redeem the points for changing a word. Is there a timer on it? I wonder if there's a timer on it. Oh, interesting. It may still be blocked. I'm not sure. Or I don't know if TJ put a cap on how many we could have. All right, if I do Mind, oh, get me. Just blocks. Or I'm sorry, no's. I'm half tempted to do this so I can get the T back. But if I splay it this way, I'm half tempted to just do it, just to do heal up to 2. Interesting. I could do is dino a word in the dictionary? Or is it just an abbreviation of dinosaur? If dino's available, oh, but I really want. Ooh, I could do demo. It's telling me it's a valid Skye word, which surprised me. All right, I will take that. So I think I'm going to do demo. And the reason I'm going to do... Oh. The reason I'm going to do this is because if this has an attack symbol, right? Which means that it's an attack. So I would gain any... I would gain any surplus or any attack for every surplus I have. So if I have, I'm just going to use this for 1 letter instead of 2. So by doing this, I keep the D card, I keep the M card, and then this O will get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm splaying it left, so I add 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna do 9 attack just on this alone because it's technically an attack, right? Because it has the knife on it. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, I said dino, not dimo. Okay, so I'm gonna do less attack. But I'm still excited about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still going to do 7 attack. And get 1 mana out of it. So, Then we'll go down to 5. This O will go over here. This N and D and M. Oh, wait, I didn't have to use this. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I was using that. I could use that, so I can technically get 2 mana from this. That's what I was doing. Crazy. All right. Move all cards to my discard pile. I don't have any in my, or I don't have any in my deck. So now we'll move them to action number 2. We'll flip this over. I have 6 cards in this deck here. And we're going to kerfuffle, 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 kerfuffle. Every time you count to 5, Mambo number 5 starts playing in my head. Would it help if I started going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Thanks, DC. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right, so I technically have to try and block, or I have to try and go, no, 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 you can't do that, to 8 damage, or to 8. I have to do that to 8 platypi. I did lose 2 HP there. You're right. Thank you. Because I kerfuffled my deck. All right. So I have an M, an N, an S, and an N. All right, let's see what our powers do here. So I could technically negate any platypi that they put upon me by just doing minnows. M-I-N-N owls. Oh wait, I don't even know why am I stacking them? Because this is the best part of this game. Well, not the best part of this game. The game is the best part of the game. All right. Okay. I just need to deal 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a great part of the mod. Is the splaying and the spreading part. So I'm going to defeat the jailer pretty handily. And I would get as much block as much of the you can't hit me on this one. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm not even going to worry about any of this other stuff because I don't need it. 5 attack. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or actually, technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we'll do that. Attack, attack, attack. Just for posterity, this will go here. This back here. And this up here. It's been so great run so far. It's been really fun seeing someone use a block focused run so well. Yeah, the cards that I have at my disposal right now are work very well together. It's that it's the T portion, but as well, like this M is incredible. Especially if you can make a word that ends in T, you're pretty much set for at least one phase. Jailer's going to go away. So now that we have defeated an enemy, we'll remove all our counters from our hero except for my health, which is in great shape right now. Damage you take persists from enemy to enemy. I have 21 hit points. You start out with 20. But I have a MacGuffin that gives me 5 max plus 5 to my max HP. Draw a reward card from one of the 2 piles. So this is the boss rewards pile. I only have 2 left. So let's see what we get here. We get to do the actions on one of the 2 sides. This one I get to draw 2 cards and choose one to add to my deck. And then do it again. and then upgrade a core item and heal 10 HP. So let's look at my core items real quick. I don't know why I haven't been using my thing here. So my core items are the repair panel, which allows me to remove boon to heal up to a certain amount of hit points. If I upgrade it, I remove 4 boon and I will heal up to 5 hit points. The laser eyes, if I put hex on my enemy, I can use it to remove all of the hex and take away a certain number of hit points. That's not bad. But let's see what the other option is on this card. Come on. There we go. Draw 3 cards and choose 1 to add. Upgrade a core item. Oh, then we're doing the other side. If it's upgrade a core item and heal so many hit points, and my options are draw 2 cards, add 1, draw 2 cards, add 1, or draw 3 cards and only add 1, then I would like to add 2 cards to my deck, just so that I have extra cards to work with. And I guess for our core items, we will upgrade laser eyes. Because I have so much HP, I haven't had to use it. I don't really have anything that like helps me get boon very well. Actually, oops, sorry. And I'm doing all right. So I'm gonna upgrade my laser eyes. Now let's draw 2 cards. So let's kerfuffle this deck. Kerfuffle, 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 kerfuffle. Let's draw 2. An A and a P. A, if you have at least 1 hex and 1 boon on you, remove 1 of each and gain 5 mana. Interesting. Lose 1 hit point and draw 2 more cards next hand. I'm going to take the A, I think. So we'll put this P over here, and then we'll kerfuffle this deck. And we will draw 2 cards, and we will add 1 to our deck. We have a Z. Uh-oh. It's got a big gem on it, which means that's pretty awesome. Gain 4 mana. If this is in hand at end of turn, retain it and gain 1 mana. Interesting. So I would draw up to 4 cards. Is that what the... Draw 4 cards from your next hand. So I would technically have 5 hit cards to work with. The U, if the enemy would add... I'm going to take the Z. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with this Z. Key says, who gained 1 man? I wanna. All right. Well, we did it, folks. We have defeated Book 2 of Paperback Adventures. So I'm gonna come back over here. This game is awesome. This game is great. Thank you, No Soul. We're 2 books down, 1 book to go. We'll see how it goes. I'm going away for the holiday, so I'll be on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we will see if I do this tomorrow. I might try and shoot for tomorrow if I can. Okay, you know about hard mode. I don't know about hard mode. Tell me about hard mode, Tim Fowers. Because I don't know about hard mode. What do I need to know about hard mode? Enemies don't stun. Interesting. Well, now it makes me want to do a whole new run with the hard mode. If I beat book 3, and let's put a pin in it, they flip and do their first attack. Interesting. All right, let's do this. If I get through book 3 tomorrow, let's put a pin in it and tentatively say I will do book 3 tomorrow, provided Kid takes a nap. Thank you, Keith. I've had this one for a while, and I really like it. I will continue. I will do another run, but I'll do it in hard mode and see how it goes. But thank you all again. I can't stress enough for Skyhawk and Tim Fowers for both being here. This has been great. I'm clearly loving this game. It scratches every like word dungeon crawly itch that I could ever have. Let's find somebody to raid real quick. Again, the plan tomorrow is I will plan on doing book 3, knock it out before the holiday. But yeah, thanks to everybody for the bits and Eclectic Camel for the subscription. We are really close to 400 followers. Sorry, I've got really close. If you weren't here, by the way, and I'll say this for the subscription we got from Eclectic Camel. Thank you to anybody who subscribes or gives bits or whatever. We are putting it back into the channel. I got a new light, which I still kind of have to get figured out, but at least it makes the stream it makes me look a little better. I don't look so tired all the time because the bags under my eyes aren't all shadowy. But again, we appreciate anybody who would ever consider doing that. And you don't have to, we're not ever asking anybody to do it. But it is greatly appreciated. So let's find somebody to raid. And let's see what's happening. Let's go see our friend Emma. Emma is doing some art action. And we haven't raided Emma in a while. So let's go raid Emma. Go give Emma some love. Emma is a fantastic streamer in the gaming community. I believe she's going to be part of Tabletop Live Network this coming weekend. First of all, I guess let's see if my raid button works, and then nope, it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. Thank you everybody for being here. This has been great. I love it. I will tentatively be back tomorrow. Next week, we are playing Dice. We're playing Dice Throne on Tuesday, and then we're playing Dice Throne on Tuesday, and then a little Overcooked action on Wednesday. And then TJ's leaving me for leaving me for 2 weeks. So I have to plan on what my 2 solo weeks are going to be following that. So let's go over and see Emma, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Bye.